in months because he hasn't. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there is a very unsleepy looking warlock coming out, and yeah. Can you describe how Celis look, other than being tired?
So, Polaris is a tall, pale-skinned half-elf, garbed in just very very loose-fitting blue robes, hair that's gone completely white for, let's say at this point, unknown reasons. And he looks like he hasn't slept in months, because he hasn't, because one of his invocations basically just completely removed the need for him to sleep.
Oh my god, he's huge.
No, that was just to
Why
for
you
people to see
going?
his token. Yes, so you see Stellaris, you see the two new people who comes in, and it's up to your character to know the Downbringer, the bringer of hope. And yeah, there's a one new person coming in. He seems to be bald, and yeah.
You guys still haven't
From
answered.
humble
Why are you
beginnings,
here?
you could say. Oh, well, we're here to join the mercenary group. I come with a great challenge set before me. I'm here to spread the word of the great Lord Yog-Sothoth. I'm sure you've all heard of him.
Nope.
Oh.
Wait,
well,
hold
then
on,
it is a
hold on.
great challenge, I suppose. And I'm sure you all will be great followers and great help my tradition. So I hope that oh.
You
Never
guys
mind, I do
hear,
remember that.
like, after he says Yog-Sothoth, you hear the frantic footsteps come from behind you, and Elias just goes, "Hey, fucking excuse me, son!"
Yeah? Did you
Look, You just see this flame-colored tiefling with just like this expressionable face as her face like goes through 20 emotions at once. And she just goes, "Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting."
well, just trying to spread the good word, helping heal people and do good things and make sure he enters our realm safely from the other side.
And religion rule, it's his god, so I'll say that instead of me determining it, if you want to religion, Hyven can determine the result of your religious role and whatnot.
I think because it would be like, since I came from an established abbey, that a 19 would probably pass. I would have preferred a 20 or a 25, but like,
Yep. Can you
you know,
describe him what he would know with 19?
yeah, so with a 19, you would probably be familiar with the name, and that it would be a cult, and that it would probably be recognized as a lesser or maybe like not even like a good religion, but the fact that I'm like happy and kind of good, you'd be like, something's not adding up here. This doesn't sound like what I know, or whatever.
For the record,
Yeah.
Lays has a +6 for religion checks and proficiency in deep speech, so there's that.
I mean, as someone else who's a warlock might know more, but only because they would talk to their patron about other patrons, maybe.
Speaking of,
So that's the only reason why I would say something about that. But
Okay, Polaris, who rolled 18 religion, is a fellow warlock. So what?
yeah,
what would 18?
so again, that just depending, anything over 15, I feel like would probably feel under that realm where you're like, I think I heard something about that somewhere, and this guy doesn't sound like what that is. Anything under 15, you'd be like, I don't know what that is. Just that's unheard of. Anything over like 20 or 25, you'd be like, nope, this is not a, yep, nope. That's a warlock, that's not a paladin.
Does my proficiency in deep speech help any, or my natural one just like help?
No, actually, my deity is primordial, so
So that. All right.
I thought it was old god, but okay.
yeah, I went old god, but like I chose primordial. I thought speed is for Underdark, right? For like abyssal stuff and whatnot.
Yep. Not abyssal, but these species for mind flayers generally.
Oh, okay, so it would have been bad for psychic types.
Mhm.
Sorry, I thought primordial. I thought old powers.
As your god, you can be using your god could be using
Okay.
primordial, no problem.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's half paladin, half warlock, so it's kind of a god thing. It's not really. It's halfway there.
So, all of you guys gathered up, and yeah, but usually it is up to the eldest of the house to show the newbies the way of the things here. You know, getting the letters written down to your families in case you die, stuff like that. So yeah, Nemo, what do you do?
Oh, I was actually typing in Roll20. Nemo was going to quickly pipe into that god thing and say, I don't know why you guys are talking about these gods and all. I mean, really the only god worth mentioning is the Great One. He's been around hundreds of years. It's like he helped my tribe and he continued to help me in the past. That's all you need to know.
Oh, bless Paylor.
Anyway.
I think it's quiet.
As I said, that's the
see.
only god I care about.
Well, I see that we're all fervent in our duties, and while I'm sure I've had trouble with other people in the past, that's why I came to a new continent to start new beginnings, and hopefully we'll all just be able to take care of one another and kumbaya, and maybe make some
Right.
money in the difference. Make a
Anyway,
difference in the
We're
world.
supposed to meet up to see what the new missions are. And I guess you're part of the team, so why don't you guys tag along?
Sounds groovy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show them their room or something. But yeah, you bring them out to the outer room as Nemo walks out. Do the rest of you guys follow?
The world is
Sure.
my room.
I guess. I mean, sure.
All right.
Paylor always blesses me with a warm bed.
I'm assuming I'm still well slept, so I don't need a room right now.
Yeah, you guys slept plenty in the ship on the way here.
Okay, cool.
And yeah. And the town in general, the description, I believe I have town map somewhere that is really badly written. Let me show you guys some. This is sometimes I drew it out in the middle of nowhere. So you guys are currently in the center of the room.
Okay.
Yeah. So the town is located on a cliffside. And let's see. I'm gonna delete the tokens for now. There is a
What town are we
lighthouse. This is the New Istro. Town of New Istro, and in the very center of the town there's a Clasping Monkey building, and right in front there's general stores. The Clasping Monkey building is made in two different buildings at the moment. One is for residency and one is for taking jobs and submitting requests to do the job. And on the way, it is the upside cliff that goes up hill, and on the very top of the cliff there is a huge lighthouse. Probably you two who just visited here don't know, but it's a very black tower that totals 300 feet that is erected on the top of the cliff. And there's two walls surrounding the town. Their inner wall and outer wall, and on the way in, you probably landed here on the dock using some small boats, as the big ships cannot approach this shore quite well. So from the big ship, you take the small boats to the dock, and you go to you follow through the wall and go past the graveyard into the town. And you guys are currently in the center of the town, Clasping Monkey, and George Red here will be bringing in into the room right beside, the house right beside. The building here seems to be now a few years old, and if you were to go in, There are a few people, locals, some of them being natives, here to make requests. And there is a room where Jojo will be bringing in. That's a room that you were told that Hora will be meeting you this morning. If you were to enter the room, you don't see Hore yet, although you see some of the mission files that he had left on the ground. Not the ground, but on the table. These are some of the older missions that you guys have seen on when you were choosing the missions for the university one. However, you do know that there have been some steps that have been added, as well as some of the minor details that have been added. So all of you can take a look at the file. I just popped it up in front of all of you. There is 3 major different files marked with different logos, and there is a table for 8 people. Table for 7 seats. Currently, there's 8 chairs that are lying down. One on the deeper side. And the table is big enough so that to have all these just laying around, and yeah, you can sit. Other than the tables, and there are some of the pictures on the town when it was like much younger now. There are some portraits on the wall, but yes, other than that, it's pretty plain.
So, yeah. I guess everyone's reading.
Oh my god, that tower.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was pretty funny.
Someone wrote down pennies. Yeah.
What are salamanders? Does anyone know? Are those a type of people that live here, or are those just monsters?
What
It's a
role would
lizard.
I know that?
Arcana,
Hmm?
if you want to try to recall.
Arcana?
information. Yeah.
Okay.
13.
I'm also gonna make an Arcana roll.
You have heard the name raised of salamanders before. You think it's some sort of elemental? And Grumpy, you have met one before and had a drink in the bar
Of course
with it,
I have.
and you beat the crap out of it in the drinking battle. And it is one of the big flaming snake folks who is capable of talking and having a village and whatnot. He described that he is from some elemental fire.
Drinking battle.
Yes, you have triumphed, and it was pretty pitiful to your eyes. And even in the bar fight, one of his friends was drunken. You managed to beat the crap out of it. Although you do know that touching it is quite fiery, as you know, it's made out of fire and whatnot. But yes, that's what you know. And
It gets hot, yo.
Haivan, yes, you're asking your friends what the salamander is because you don't know what it is. So, whew,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks, friends, for telling me what the things are.
And Polaris, you do know that these are native inhabitants of the Plane of Fires, pretty big fire snake people. They usually live in a hot area such as volcanoes in the material plane. And yeah, they are pretty smart, and generally they would make like a town or something, unless they are governed by some sort of powerful fire genie or something. But yes. And yes. Case
Well,
concerned.
my deity speaks to me and decides that we should leave the elementals alone, since all beings, all beings aside, they're from another dimension. He doesn't like that.
Whoa.
So we should cleanse the undead, he thinks. That's
Well,
should
maybe
be
we
our
should
number one priority.
approach our fears and embrace.
It's not a fear so much. It's just that that's a respect thing. That's someone else's territory.
I get it. Italia are raised, but opinions can change.
No, it's just a respect. The undead though definitely need cleansing, and that would be most helpful for the people of the Tove. Is that am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. I'm a foreigner here, but people need our help. I could probably find some people to mend some broken bones, find some way to spread my religion while I'm I'm helping out some people. They'll be very, very excited to hear from me. Given that there's already a priestess living at a tree, I don't want to talk to more priests. They're gonna squanch my religion. I don't like that.
Is there like 3 in this party? 3 ambassadors of a god at least.
I mean, I have a god.
I think it might be 5.
I took a level in cleric, so yeah.
We're like a herd of priests.
All from a different religion.
Yeah,
So
no,
a rabbi, a priest, and a
we have that going on right now.
into a bar.
Yep, we have that going on right now.
We are a walking joke at this point.
And you guys hear like
Bye.
Lace and Kay arguing on the back. They seem to be
That's not
sassing each other. Yeah, you guys are sassing each other. Yes.
Perhaps people
Yeah.
are just lazy. They need discipline. I will show you the discipline of the mind.
Ooh, now we're talking. Who do you
And-
worship?
And from the other room, you hear the some sounds of a chair dragging and some people walking out, and you hear the loud sounds of the monkey clasping on the other room. You hear the metal clang, like tang, 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 and from all of you who are familiar, this is probably horror walking. And it gets closer and closer to the room that you guys are currently staying in. And as the door opens up, you see a dwarf currently entering the room with a pretty big monkey on his back that is currently mechanically wrapped up to him.
His name was Horik, right? Or Hor?
Horror, yeah.
Horror.
Hooray! Hey! And I just embrace him like I know him.
Okay, Horror, like, does this and it's like, I know you're new recruit. Welcome to Clasping Monkey.
But I know you. And it's like give him a kiss on the cheek and like a little tug on the beard, and a little nudge on the chin, and step back. And then
I'm
sit
just-
back
I'm
like
just
I know
going
what's
to,
going
like-
on. Like I'm a veteran. Go ahead. Embrace the new ones.
I'm just going to like pull Mick off of him.
Okay.
Not now.
Oh, actually, Horror goes like that, looks at it, and in out of character, would Sunny wrote in inheritances to you? Your new current character?
Yeah, we were best friends.
Okay, Horror will then actually recognize you. Then he like narrows his eyes and, oh, you're the Sunny's inheritance friends, right? I believe I saw you. I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, we
Can I-
grew up together. He was a serious one.
Can I insight check Dawn to make sure he's not like trying to con one of my deceased friends out of the inheritance?
Sunny can, the Grumpy can set the DC and however he wants, but yes, you can roll it and Grumpy will give you the description.
Wait, hold on. Is there inheritance? Because I didn't know about it.
What happens in the game is that flavor-wise, once your character dies, the Clasping Monkey try to recover your remains, and try to hand them over to the person that your friends. and
Okay,
families.
well, legitimately, Dawn has no interest in inheritance. They were literally just bros.
No, but probably on the letter that you received that the Sunny had passed away, there would be some goals and some of his belongings, likely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever. Whatever, dudes.
And yeah,
Good
you see Zordra is looking at you with weird eyes. You don't know what the weird eye means, but what does how does he react, and what does he what can he tell? Can you describe what Zordra would find from Insight Roll?
Well, like a super fail is like the opposite of what's true, right?
Your
So
choice,
you
your
think
choice.
he's after everything. I am only here to like wear his shell at the end of the day, I guess.
That's how you get another character sheet, buddy.
I know, but the reality of it, he didn't fucking know.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what Zordred gets.
He just kind of left the cloth and wanted to go visit his old friend and found out he died on the way. So
Yeah. No, I don't think we need to worry about the
real
inheritance
sort
right
of-
now.
Yeah, that wasn't even. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Let's move on. Let's not talk inheritance,
Okay.
as he
And,
just gives you the stink eye.
Yeah, man, there's just so much like swag. You're like, you're a douche. I am.
Hora walks
It's
towards
wafting
the...
from me in layers. You can physically feel the doucheness
Yes.
coming off.
But yes, Hora walks towards the other side of the table and sits down on the thing and says, I believe all of you had time to look at those requests, anything of your liking, and for your first time mission, this is where you pick the missions and will be sent out. We have acquired some teleportation location for all 3 of the missions, so you'll be sent directly. And am I frozen in the video right now?
No.
Okay, because for me it seems frozen. So
I'm not even watching the video, should I be? I'm sorry, guys.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure your faces are very pretty, but
Thank
just
you.
not paying any attention.
Very, very pretty.
Was my screen share not on?
I can see your face.
Oh no, I'm looking at something else. Sorry.
Well, they put up a higher money for the undead sightings. The town of Lodevs have put up the 2,000 additional gold since the last one, as previous party have died on the mission. And there is some war going on in the town. I don't know how they will fare against the salamanders for quite a bit moment. And yes, currently the town down there, the priestess has sent an emergency message to the magic that she has, requesting some helps.
Well, we'll fight fire with water.
What are we supposed to do? Bring buckets?
We have a decanter of endless water.
Oh. Well, I
Guys,
don't know what we have
um,
to do.
Can I see the world map again?
There you go.
Thank you. I just want to get an eye on these locations.
And I just had a very bad idea.
What's the very
You can
bad
do it
idea? I
then.
want to hear it.
You know, it's a good idea. Do it.
You'll see.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't care what it is.
I have a bad idea. Wait and guess.
You'll see.
And yeah,
Why'd
doing
you
in
bring it up?
character, Hora is currently waiting patiently in front of the table for you guys to read the paper and what you said.
So, what you guys think? Tree bottom built themselves nice, right?
New
Seem like good this-
New Kayla is up on a peninsula thing. If we just empty out the town, let the salamanders come in, and then we cut them off from everything south of New Kayla, we could just starve them out or do something like that.
The
Drive them
mission
into the
isn't to
sea.
defeat the salamanders. The
This
mission is to
this
assassinate a target.
this is
Oh,
maybe a crazy plan.
I missed
But
that
what if we
sentence.
took all those resources and just took the salamanders and drove them down, since they're all along that sea coast? And then after the salamanders killed the undead for us, we splashed the coast waters on top of them and wiped them out. Right?
But
It's
why
only,
is it
it's only a short walk.
That seems
Undead salamanders.
somewhat convoluted.
Which is the best way to do things, right?
Oh, where's Paradise Falls?
In Lodov, I think.
Is Paradise Falls so close to Latvia, whatever you pronounce it, that it doesn't need a separate thing on the map?
Hora says that Well, we haven't visited a paradise for ourselves, or no, none of our party, and so we do not have location for ourselves. But locals mentioned that they will bring you to there once you visit it.
Okay.
This is
So
just
it must
a
be
small
some walking
hunch.
distance of some type then.
I
This is
believe
just
so.
a small hunch of mine, but is it possible that the salamanders are coming from the Red Mountain?
Horace says I believe that's a correct guess. The town of Salamanders are currently residing in Red Mountain.
Because I'm worried if they're territorial individuals, they'll set their eyes on New Eastro next. And I know they'd have to do a convoluted route, and I motion from Red Mountain to Solid Spring and then all the way to New Eastro. I'm just concerned, safety of this town and all that's where you guys are set up shop.
Before that, my bigger concern and more immediate concern is that our biggest trading partners in the town is New Kalo, as it is a closer town and most of the goods getting transferred to Haven. If New Kalo were to be hit, it could affect some other things, businesses. Although,
What about-
as a mercenary guild, it is not for me to worry about it, but I'm
Okay,
sure
so
Dal
if
has
they're-
something to worry about.
So if they're held up in Red Mountain, what if we just go investigate Red Mountain? If they're held up too strong, we go redirect those forces into Motem and use them to wipe out the undead. And then we've split up the salamanders, and they should be easy to
Well,
split
there's
up
the
and
problem
take
of the
up one at a
green
time.
wall.
Okay,
They're
I don't know what
separated
that
by the
is.
green wall.
There's a thick
Leia's-
forest that stands in between, but I'm sure forest won't be stopping any of those salamanders anyway.
Leia stands up, goes, okay, I was more thinking the traditional method. We go to New Kalo, and then we start doing this diplomatically. I mean, we got a bunch of silver-tongued people here. We could most likely find a way to calm them if they're being aggressive.
So you have heard of me.
Well,
He
I can
was-
tell by your face.
He does have a great face. Gotta love that face.
He nods and says that I believe their biggest concern is the war,
It's like a lizard.
and ending the war is their primary concern. The methods is likely up to you. So peace
All
is
right,
on
then.
the way then. But however, you should talk to the General of Adriel on the site. He is the one who sent the request.
Alright, well, as much as I dislike this, I think it sounds like we're going to New Kalo. Is everyone in agreement with that?
Kay wanted to go to the Tribun village. You can maybe speak up in characters to persuade the people up as well.
Sorry, I was too busy pouring potion of growth into Polaris' tea.
Boat time.
Okay.
Did you notice?
Polaris, it's up to you. It's up to you to decide what happens if he's trying to sneak up the potion of giant growth into your tea.
Gosh darn it.
What a waste of a potion.
You can set the PC however you want, and you can describe it however you want. But yes.
Something gross is like during this conversation. And I just point to him and go, look, this conversation's gone so long, Polaris is growing older as we speak. Let's just shoot some more.
So Polaris, can you describe your character?
Give me a second.
Persuasion 29? What is that for? What are you trying to persuade?
I just wanted to see if I saw it happen.
It's
That's
not
perception,
persuasion
not
though. That's
Oh,
Become
persuasion.
that
Oops,
20,
my
doesn't
bad.
matter.
We'll save that for later.
Oh, so at this point, Polaris is just gonna be. Is this like an entire the entire potion poured in there?
Yeah, it has to be to have an effect.
So yeah, Polaris is just going to end up doubling in size from this, and Presumably, it's going to be somewhat slowly from like how slowly he's sipping the tea. So it's
Gradually getting bigger over time.
Gradually, yeah.
Whoa,
Getting,
buddy.
yep,
this is
getting yellow
basically-
temperates up in here, apparently.
Yeah.
I want to see how long it takes me to notice.
Or do
I'm focused on the documents. I'm not even turning around.
Yeah, as I'm reading, like he budges me with his elbows. He's going into. Excuse me. He budges me again. I'm like, excuse me.
He's just like, get the fuck off.
Yeah. Although
Rick's
Hoyle was
distracted.
talking with like individual one of you and looks at the Polaris direction and it's like he's like double up the size currently. It's like, are you well?
he's grown into an adult. Let's just move on and go to Treebound Village. We all agreed. It's taking too long.
Anyway.
Okay.
Take a vote.
as soon as Polaris notices this, he's going to. Do I want to use a spell slot on this?
Get back on a short rest, so probably.
Yeah.
Don't come
let's
in
do
here
it.
with your metagame.
I waited.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Dispel Magic on myself.
Okay. Suddenly strings.
And then you die.
Potion of poison.
The Hore.
Finally, I've got some elbow space. Polaris, you're rather rude, you know. Jeez. I thought we were gonna get along too. Ugh.
Hore leans into you guys and says that. So decisions.
I think we should take the biggest bounty. That way, I can buy a proper shrine.
Let's think about the long term here, not the gold gains. If New Kalo and Red Mountain were to clash, New Eastro would lose trading routes and most likely start feeling the effects of that war. Especially if they had
Oh,
some
now
druids
you
on.
care about long-term effects. Not when there was an apocalypse machine, but only urban trading.
Look, that was well beyond our comprehension. All right, I'm still trying to grasp what the hell went on down that facility. And some of it's replaced with a
Alright,
big
I've gotten a
yellow
lot of-
light. I can't understand why.
Well, you've convinced me. It is New Kalo that will get you on board to seeing the light of Yog Sagloth, then yes, we shall purge these fiends.
I've been to war before. It's not something we want to experience. So I
right.
vote New Kalo.
Zordred.
Yeah.
Back in the compound, you mentioned you had a friend, Perfect Green.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, I
know
take out the
what happened?
picture of him. What I got? Yeah, what about him?
You know he's dead, right? He died of old age.
I assumed as much, it being 200 years in the past. But
Wait, you're 200 years old?
yeah.
You never mentioned
That's been like a huge portion of my backstory that I've said multiple times.
No, but Kay never knew, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I keep
It was
forgetting you're
never-
changing characters every other session,
That's
I've changed once.
says the Phoenix.
that's pretty unusual for
that was a moment.
for your kind, isn't it? Like, you know.
So, long story short, I was in a war. My tribe went to war against de facto group of my tribe. And we were ambushed further down the line, and as the war continued, and I died at some point.
Oh, so you're undead. I didn't mean to be all against the undead,
Reborn!
friend.
Reborn, child!
Oh, okay.
Reborn!
I wouldn't
Reborn,
consider
blessed are
those-
you. Great.
As I
Good.
tap
Oh.
like the documents regarding the mission of the undead, sounding like I don't want to consider myself any of these monstrosities. I would consider myself, well, in terms, I was resurrected by some form of very powerful magic. And now I'm here.
Yes.
Trying to see if
Yes.
I find any survivors of my tribe. But why did you think, if you didn't even know how old I was, why did you tell me Perfect Green was dead?
Well, after we went to the campus, I investigated Perfect Green, and you mentioned him. And you seemed confused when the Perfect Green they described wasn't the Perfect Green you knew.
The horror says
So-
that yes, he. Yeah, I know that you have a lot to talk about, and he requested some information gathering to us, so we did
I'm
some
fine.
digging.
Yeah.
But I do
Just saying,
have meeting with the other groups, so do come back anytime you victim missions, and I'll be on the other room. And he stands up, and horror says, "Good luck to you all, whichever path you pick," and walks out of the room.
Little slap on the butt on the way out.
There is a monkey
Well-
on his butt, so it's pretty hard to slap his butt.
I smack
through-
both of them.
Okay.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand for smack.
No, it's obvious. It's out there.
Secret smack. So new Kalo.
Good brief. Good brief.
Let's do a vote right now. Who all wants to deal with the undead sightings?
I think it's just me, but like I'll pass on my vote and give it to something else more people want to do.
If you want to go faster, you can just type in Discord.
As a player, I'm actually interested in the undead one, but I think campaign-wise, I'm leaning towards the new Halo.
I'm leaning towards New Halo, both in and out of character.
Okay, so do I hear
think
New Kalo's majority?
I think so.
Well, we got 3 out of 8 for New Halo.
It's
Yeah,
out of 6 total, because there's 2 Aces camera. One is Aces face cam, one is Aces.
Yeah,
voice.
that's what
So,
confused me for a
Yeah,
moment.
there's
And
8.
there's also no name.
Yeah, so total 6 player. The half of the people is New Halo. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Or the other 3 people?
Oh, Leopold's just here to hang out.
All right.
Where we go is where we do.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see all the faces.
I don't even know how I got here.
All right. As Horror is leaving, you guys decided all to go to New Halo, and Horror just left the door though.
Alright, get back.
As you shout that out, you hear the clasping thing coming, approaching your direction as he opens the door again and says, "Oh, I thought you need some time to discuss your receipts, findings, and such."
No, new Kalo.
All right.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, what he said.
We can discuss it another time. With a group like this, we'll probably be taking on a lot of short rests.
Give me seconds. I need something to give you then. And he goes to some other rooms, and he will come back shortly with a letter.
As he walks away, I want to tell a short story about my last trip to New Halo or whatever.
Can I read the letter while he's doing that?
No, I mean he just comes back with the letter.
So,
Oh,
Yeah. And he gives it to you, who is first person to take it. It is sealed at the moment.
I'll do it.
All right. You take it as the first one to take it, and says, "Hand that to General Phaedriel, and it's just an introduction letter for you, and hopefully your payments, unlike the other times, will be directly received from him. So keep that in mind."
I'm gonna hand the letter to Zordra. Because I forgot I wasn't wearing the headband. I'm not the smart one anymore.
Okay.
You can open it if you want to, but don't try to modify it. Also, if you do open it, he will know. There is a seal on it, and Aura says that it just describes other missions that you have done and some of your specialties.
In essence, it's a letter recommendation.
More like description. He did mention that Oz's last mission had failed, demanded a little bit more description of each individual's skill set and their experiences.
Does that letter include the part where we didn't complete the last mission?
Well, I mean, we completed it. The contractee just didn't get.
Horace says that unfortunately does include it, but it also does include that the part that you have survived what you have seen. So,
I mean, wasn't there the whole?
Well, that's what I'm here for, guys. We're all about surviving. I'm good with.
Just out of character, real quick. Wasn't there the whole thing for with the whole plot to get the device, the puzzle back to then turn into the person that like actually contracted us for the mission?
you sold them to Crunch, and
Right.
the person who's supposed to get it, which is the contract of the Clasping Monkey, never got it, as the mission had failed.
I know. Wasn't there someone else had a plot to basically
It didn't pan
get
out.
Crunch
Yeah.
addicted to the potions and then use that as leverage
the,
to get it back?
Description was
Then-
that the potions are pretty much the Red Bull, and it is a Red Bull, and the puzzle that he's solving is the doctors, students, like the research paper. So there's almost no way that they would trade their papers for Red Bull. Unless you give them some other stuff that they can write on, which was briefly mentioned as the Golem's core, the Spider Golem's core that was destroyed. If that were to be intact one or were to be fully repaired, it could be probably like as valuable to Crunch as the cube that he received.
How long
destroyed
would it
is
have
this
taken
one?
to repair it?
You don't know? Do you know anyone who can repair it?
But like, how big are the holes in it? Like, how destroyed is it?
You cannot tell. You can examine it, but likely you don't have expertise on this.
I mean, like, could a mending spell just like close a hole so we
No.
could pretend it's fine?
No. Very no. Yeah.
Come on, everyone knows the mending spell is secretly great. Everyone loves it.
It's the best spell in the game. Like, it solves all your problems.
It is not a wear and tear. It is clearly the self-destruction sequence explosion thing that happened to it. So it's on a totally different scale. So there was a golem that they fought
goodness.
before. It was a spider golem.
Yeah.
After they defeated it,
Yeah.
it self-destructed.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mending can like fix holes and breaks and tears.
Oh my god. It's a head-sized object, slightly bigger than general people's hair. You can see it's like a Goliath-sized hair. And yeah, it has a lot of pieces.
Hold on,
like,
I gotta mute myself real quick.
blown away and missing. But yes, Hore will give you the letter and says that if you're ready, talk to Eerie. She should be ready to teleport all of you. Who is that?
The next player, the White Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why you gotta be white?
Because that's what the character was in the show, Grumpy. Why do you have to be obtuse about this?
Why you gotta be on a show? So I want to be.
Should I say Green
I
Ranger?
wanna be
Sorry, that was
Oxman about it.
insensitive of me.
Could you imagine if they made him purple? Like, would
They
have
did
had painted
one.
skin purple and stuff? The purple ranger instead of the white ranger?
Some
Why
people
anybody-
Where do you find a purple guy? Like, come on.
Some people
I
are
don't-
attracted to purple skin, like especially.
There's a guy across the street, man. I tell you, he's
No, like the Neptunians in Futurama? That was
This guy
a great
is
show.
straight up
So
purple.
sexy.
So
No, I see his camera, yeah. Like, just look at that. Look at that right up there. Super purple.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, Ace looks like a purple guy, so yeah, there we go. But yes, it is good to have a color diversity in our group. But yes.
Why you gotta be about color?
Oh, yeah, that does remind me. Zordred's description,
lights.
like you would imagine, like a half orc being like a greenish tint. Zordred's like a very, very pale green.
What are you scared for?
Yes. Let us get back on track. So, are we traveling today? How much longer is this session going for? we like doing a thing?
Just talk to
No offense.
Evie. She would have the coordinates set up for the machine.
Yeah, let's just go to teleporter.
And,
Can we make sure? Is there any way we can make that sure that machine this time is 100% functional? So it would suck to land on the side of the salamanders.
We could upgrade the machine, although it is quite costly.
Wait, what's this about a machine? We're not just walking there? Are we like flying there?
No,
Teleport.
What kind of motivator are you?
For long-term
I
distance
just-
missions, especially someone of your skill and experience, we have a
Thank you.
way to save some of your time through teleporter.
This is the 3rd century. We don't walk. Come on.
I'm sorry. I just took a ship to get here, so like, sorry.
You're poor.
Kids are weird, alright?
Also, your
By the way-
character's level 9, and it reflects your standings back in your hometown. You were quite someone. You were known to
Okay.
local, likely everywhere. Likely you were famous to many of the people in your town, and your name will be a little bit known in what you do.
Voted most to succeed in high school. There you go.
Most likely to bring in the apocalypse. Okay, got it.
To
The end is
teleport and worship a demon god from a century.
good. No.
There you go.
Can you
and
make sure
yes.
to give us that scroll this time?
You got it last time too. But yes, Hore says that get it from Eerie. She should give you one before you leave.
Oh, okay. Let's go then.
All right, and George would probably know that most of you would know the way. It is on the downstairs. It is on the basement, and you were to go in there, and it would be just waiting there. It's currently setting up
Wait,
the machine.
before we teleport, does everyone have everything they want?
I don't
Potions.
know what there is. I just have all my basic traveling. If there's anything I need that
okay,
you guys
metagame-
might have,
Yeah,
I should probably be in the know. I didn't even know
there's
about teleportation up until
Yeah.
this point. I came from a very rural place where, like, my abbey was kind of like the shiznick, and, like, you guys should
So-
let me in on some things,
so
like,
metagame
best I got is
wise,
this magic
we,
incense carrier that doubles a big whammy, right? Like,
any
come on, help me
adventuring
out.
gear you can buy up front if you have money for it.
Okay.
If you're like wants a few health potions, if you mention you're low, Zorja will at least give you 2 of them for free.
Okay.
All right, to add 2 healing potions to your inventory and take 2 out from
Okay.
George's. And Eerie is there too, and Eerie's like, yeah, I mean, I get some goods from Dala, and I have them stock here, so if you want to, you could buy some here. Well,
How's Tala doing, by the way?
yeah, she seemed usual, half drunk.
Whoa! My friend.
Oh boy.
What up, home dog?
She was talking about something about, yeah, drinking too much lately.
What?
It's impossible. Teleporter.
Yes, yeah, if you're ready, just step right in, and I should be able to activate the machine.
Is it gonna drop us 90 feet in the air this time?
Proximity of the town. I got something from the town, and that's how we go.
So yes.
It's
Ow.
probably.
Well,
Let's go.
I've been
We should
requesting upgrade of the machine to Horror for quite a bit now, but the machine is quite expensive apparently. They said that we could upgrade this one to the newer one by 50,000 gold.
What city we going to?
You're from
New
what mission?
Hamburg? Newcastle?
Let me get the mission briefings again. If you hand me that one. And if any of you
New
could have it over, then yes, it's you, Kayla should tell you. That she'll be teleporting. you.
Kayla. Yeah. If I ever get 10 minutes, I want to tell a story about my trip to New Kayla, which may or may not be accurate. I may be thinking of another city. But it's going to be inspiring and motivating. And I would like to give everyone temporary hit points equal to
And
my level
motivating?
plus charisma.
In
So,
the
13.
teleporter?
And Eerie says that you can try. I don't exactly know how it works. I didn't make it, for sure. I was told how to operate it. And yeah, you can try mending the teleporter. There's like a lot of wobbly bits in teleporter
Oh.
described, and
I wrote that ages ago. That was a joke from earlier in the conversation. I wasn't saying it to her.
oh, I thought you were actually suggesting her to. Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right.
Woo!
So if
13
everyone
temporary hit-
is ready to, and you guys have nothing else you want to buy before you leave, then all of you guys step into teleporter, and she'll be activating it, and says that, well, good luck this time. And she activates something, and you see the this is a teleporter, and it's not a magical teleporter that you usually see, like some sort of a teleportation circle on the ground. What this one looks like is some sort of capsule. It has some bits on the top and some frames that stands it so that one person can stand on it. It feels like a bath stall, like some sort of stall. And if you were to step in it, and she seems to be pulling some stuffs over there, and you see some of the steam, some of the gear turning from inside. Although you don't know you're supposed to see those things or not, and you see some of the gears get stuck and like kind of making the weird noises as they're turning. And some of the bits, as I mentioned, are very wobbly. And you can feel the vibration on the platform that you're currently standing. And all Eerie is a practice. I'm not sure I should have 6 people all at the same time. Alright. And the machine that you guys are standing on seems to be emitting the bright red light from the ground that you guys are standing. Color that you haven't seen before. And
Don't catch fire, don't catch fire.
yes, there's also some minor explosion, or as a spark comes out of it from the top, and you see some of the stuff start setting on fire on the top. And roll 1d100, first person to do it.
Nose goes.
I use inspiration.
Inspirations can be used to roll 1d20s, not hundreds.
But he wasn't even in the thing.
Oh.
If you use,
So it's a 12.
yeah, if you use 3 inspiration, you can roll any dice. But yeah.
He wasn't even in the pod yet, though. He shouldn't be the.
This is fine.
All
Oh,
right.
I thought I wasn't. I was adding stuff to my gear.
All of you guys see that your vision disappears and you appear now again. And you guys notices that you were told that you'd be teleported in New Kalo, one of the town that you're supposed to be. How was it? They're supposed to be one of the big settlements along the place that you're living. And you are teleported into roll 1d10 for anyone for me.
I don't trust myself anymore. Do a forward slash before the slash. Before
Alright.
the roll.
Oh,
Boom.
shit.
Defeated.
Hold on. I meant to do. That's what it looks like with no space.
First person to roll.
Don't tell me
1d10.
how to live.
Let's see where you guys go this time. But yeah, I think you're not going to New Kalo. So yeah, this will be one of those missions.
So much.
So roll 1d10. You can still, by luck, get to New Kalo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was counting 1d10 from the top, and Diamond Forest being 1, New Kalo being 2, Haven Tree loaded 4. And you guys are going to the Red Mountain. Actually, not too far off, I guess. It's actually where you want to go.
We are definitely in New Caleb. We're definitely
Yes!
here. We're where we're supposed to be, guys. Don't worry.
Let's not even go to New Kalo. Let's just kill the leader here.
Yeah, I've been here.
This is how we die.
Alright.
This is New
Where
Caleb.
exactly in the Red Mountain are.
That
What
is there now,
will be determined.
Are we in the lava?
Someone roll
I would
1d6,
rather not be in the
please.
lava.
Okay. I'll take the
Wait,
5. The first 1d6, not 1. Yeah, 1.
Hey, good job. Good job,
Okay.
noob.
We're getting
What the
to the
fuck?
center of the mountain.
You ruined us!
That is an epic fail.
You mean
Great.
epic start of an adventure?
Great.
DM? Come on.
Can we like land right next to the guy we're meant to assassinate?
I think that's
And
what's
the
gonna
technical
happen.
view?
Murder him.
Yes, that's what would exactly
We just-
happen.
If we just end up telefragging him,
We like appear in his spot and he's just
As the
I am
light
now.
disappears and all of you guys
Oh,
opens your
shit.
eye, adjusting to the red light that was engulfing you, you see there are about 10 salamanders. They are salamander.
What was the name of the guy that I brought?
Did we land in the Livy? Are they taking a shit right now? Do we catch them off guard?
No, you see, you are in like one of the houses, and
they happen to be dead.
We caught
you
them
see
in like the sauna.
You see like a big throne type of thing made out of like obsidian on the very back, and there is a little bit bigger salamander just sitting on one of the chair, and there are some elder advisors sitting right beside him, and there are about 15 salamanders, 10 of them currently surrounding you. And they are a large creature, and Sonny, your friend's name is up to you actually. For now, I'll say. And he was a salamander living
Bro,
in
sub! What's up? This found it!
He won't be
I don't know what everyone else is doing.
here,
That's what I do.
But yes.
Who are the guards? Not the dude in the chair.
Okay. Yes, they
I'm
have
writing them guard.
their spear currently pointing at you. All of them was you guys suddenly appear in the middle. And yeah, that's what you see, and I can give you the brief. I can create a map for you guys if you want to do something. Should I? Well, this is unexpected for
I
me.
mean-
So.
Well, I'm a
That-
lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some drawing on then. Let's see.
But Leopold is acting like nothing ever happened. He's just showing up with a bunch of buddies.
All right. It is the pretty big.
Mick is also unsurprised. He knew terrible things would happen.
And there is a chair.
The voices told him.
And there are. Let's see if I have a salamander token.
But isn't it be like a warlike, like a millennial? Like you just think everything's bad, but every time you experience something really bad, it's actually bad. So
No,
it's
like-
down and depressed all the time. It's like, oh no, it's so much worse. But I love it because it's cool.
Random luck, right? Yeah. I hope you guys are making out this very fine and good.
Maybe I should play a warlock next time.
But yes, I didn't plan for this, by the way. So.
What, you didn't plan for this? What? No, I don't believe that.
I expect you guys to land where you're supposed to
Are
land.
they?
Good luck.
Are they really? They taking up that much space? They can't be right.
No, I'm gonna adjust their size. They're slightly smaller than that.
Okay.
Oh, the
Yes.
map's already ready.
See, this is the time we take to know each other.
Yeah. I just.
So how's it hanging?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Guards are staring at you at the moment. They don't talk at the moment. And
What do they speak? What does Salamander speak? Do we know?
Roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll roll.
Yeah,
Just
that's
DM has to tell me what to roll.
roll history, please.
I'm sorry. History.
Yes, history.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a lot of things going on right now. Gah.
That's fine. Just give me something to do. And do it.
Let's see.
Wow. Okay. Why does it say 2 and 14? Like, shouldn't it be out of 20?
They speak Igran. Your deity's knowledge, as you know, he speak Primordial. They speak the dialect of Primordial, which is Ignan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all your deity is you described is like elemental way. You should
Yeah.
have some information regarding that. And let's see. Yeah, there is a guy currently sitting on the throne. He is as big as that because he's the boss. And there are two advisors currently standing right beside him, and there are currently 10. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Well,
Currently surrounding you, and there is a 5. 3, 4, 5. That was standing in different directions. There is the tent is about 30 feet high, and there is a little fireplace that you are like over here. There's like a flame brewing over here as you're teleporting in. And yes, these guards seem to be speaking. Does anyone speak Primordial here?
I do.
Okay. For you, it's kind of hard to understand, but this guard says that, "Who are you? And drop your weapons." And I imagine none of you guys are like holding weapons out at the moment.
Yeah.
Can I use my Helm of Comprehending Language to cast Comprehend Language on myself?
You would be casting a spell, and does it require verbal component?
Let me check.
Or what component does it require?
Well, my weapon's always out. It's a glaive. It's not like I can holster that motherfucker.
Okay.
It's
I can't
verbal
conceal
component.
carry this. You know what I mean? It's always out there.
Yeah, you're holding a weapon, and yeah. So your friend, so only one who would understand them at the moment, Hyven, currently Mix would understand that this guard here demands orders you to drop the weapon.
So guys, they want us to be peaceful and to lay down our weapons so we can talk. So you guys want to talk this out?
Can they speak our language?
I mean, I can talk to them.
But
For
can
the
they
sake
speak
of
common?
No.
And I guess I respond to the guards or the guy on the chair. I'm like, "Oh, great sir, thank you for welcoming into our hall or your hall." I'm sure I'm getting words wrong, dialect or whatever.
Yeah, I know the guards would have noticed Leia's reaching into a component pouch to pull out some soot and some salt.
I was
So
gonna
you're
ask.
like reaching into your pouch. Is that what your character is doing?
Yeah, component pouch, get some soot and some salt since I want to try to cast Comprehend Language.
Are you sure you want to reach into the pouch?
I was gonna ask first
Okay.
if what's the character's name?
Okay. Mix.
Meek the Mad. If he could
Meek the
ask if we were be allowed to comprehend language, so we could talk. At least get their permission first.
Yeah. You know, like
They
I
have
was.
a verbal component.
Yeah,
They probably
so,
would be able to recognize.
And can you post a description of the comprehend language so that I can see what components it requires? Yeah, verbal, somatic component. It needs a hand gestures and verbal component. So you'd have to be grabbing something and be casting a spell, and they would know that you're casting a spell. Are you sure?
No. So
They
so
don't know
like
why
I
you
want
spell
to
you're casting, but yeah.
I want to try to talk to these people and say, "Hey, we want to like see you guys, and thank you for being so welcoming. You know, we're gonna lay down, talk to you. Like I can understand you. You know, like can you give us a minute?" And he's gonna cast a spell so we can understand you better. Cause I'm, you know, like, and I put down my flail, like I take it off my back, my incense carrier.
This guy repeats himself again, saying that, "No, drop everything and lean to the ground."
Well, guys, they don't want us to do anything at all. So seems pretty angry about something. Want to just
Do
hang on a moment? Maybe let me figure this out.
are we gonna
Or
let
you
ourselves
just-
get caught?
I don't know. I think they're probably just gonna.
The
press.
other option is, you know how the monkeys always gives us a teleportation scroll to rip. We can all just rip it, pretend like
Do
the
we still
mission's
have it
over,
in
and
our
get back.
hands? We could just like go to
You
put our
know, just do a redo. I mean, in all honesty, it's the monkey's fault for not having proper equipment.
And
Whoa, just kidding.
could we?
It
I
takes a
mean-
moment for them to activate the machine after you rip it, so you still stay here for a few rounds, as you
Can I-
previously know. But you will be teleported.
So
So
If
Quick
we have
question.
the scroll, okay.
What?
about the whole scroll thing. After ripping it, would we need to stay in one spot?
You don't need to. They know when they're teleporting you as an individual.
Okay.
So theoretically speaking, we could rip it and then try to throw everything we have at the leader guy, and
That's what. I was
see what
thinking.
happens.
Alternatively, so
Stop.
my thought is, Polaris could use dimension. Y'all rip it, then Polaris uses dimension door to teleport himself and one other person out of the tent.
Well, if someone's like about to die, you could do that.
Yeah, I don't
That-
think that's
that is
necessary
true.
at this point.
Do we know from that teleport thing with the monkeys that even
How long
you
it
get teleported even if you're unconscious or dead?
Yep.
The dead don't get teleported.
Dead don't
Sonny
get
didn't
teleported,
teleport.
but unconscious, yes.
Okay.
I'm not even there.
Mm-hmm.
I just added
I
me.
was wondering if I could make a sleight of hand check to try and rip the scroll
In
without them
secret,
noticing.
yes, you can.
So
Would
my,
Can
I
I
my
give
okay with
advantage? Can I help with that?
If you
Uh,
you're
like
not
blocking
together,
something?
first of all, you
Oh.
can.
Yeah, you're way in the back. I don't know this is happening.
Yeah.
so my what up homie didn't work.
Yep. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems to be in
Oh.
high alert for some reason.
For some reason.
Yep. Yeah. So can you describe your characters like ripping up the scroll in secret?
I want to act as if I'm putting the weapon and shield down because I did have them on my person.
Okay.
Act as if I'm putting them down, and as I'm putting them down, kind of use the shield to block the view, so I can like rip it as I'm like bringing one hand down.
All right. Scroll has been ripped in secret. None of you currently know, except Kay, who ripped it in very secrecy. But the scroll had been active for sure. Clasping Monkey know that you need me back.
Would I be able? Would I be able to whisper to Mink, who's in front of me, what I did?
Cool. We're getting teleported. Cool.
You can attempt to whisper using sleight of hand to the crow right beside you, or anyone right beside you.
Sleight of hand, not stealth.
Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Okay, sleight of hand.
It's like giving like these small signals that you did something. Yeah. All right. It does beat their passive perception, I believe, so no problem. And who are you saying
Hang
that
on.
to what?
Oh, this is gonna be a game of telephone.
To Mick. What's his name? Mick? Yeah, Mick in front of me.
So what
Well,
are you
actually,
passing to me?
Well, Laius, because I've known her longer. I'll try and pass her half of the torn scroll and hope that she figures it out.
Well, Leia's is currently kneeling on the ground with her hands empty, so it's going to be fairly obvious if you put something in them.
Well, perfect, because I'm currently putting my weapons down, so I'm going to the ground too. And you're already, like, within 5 feet of me.
Well,
Like,
they're
we're
going
next
to
to each other.
stay out and palms open because I really want to diplomacy my way out of this situation.
Well,
But no, we got to rip up scrolls and
Difficult.
BS our way out of here. Okay.
I thought we were gonna try to kill leader with the few rounds we have available.
Too many enemies.
They're not aware of it now, although, like, let's try to keep them in character. Yes,
Okay.
so... Yeah.
In character, that's all I know.
A bunch of you have different agendas. I'll say like one of you get like one thing to do each. So Mix, your thing was talking to them, and
Yes.
the day seems to be not attacking you at the moment, so it's working. And are you like putting down at the moment, or what are you exactly doing?
I don't have any weapons out. Like my flail is, or well, my incense bearer that my god turned into a flail, which I mean, you can still recognize as like an incense bearer, so it looks more religious than weaponry.
Okay,
But
so
it can double as a magic weapon, you know, because it's my ability from my warlock ability,
okay,
the Pact of the Blade.
so you are
it-
just
it carries on my back, so it looks weird. But I'm empty-handed, standing there, but like, hey, go.
Okay, you have your hands up empty, and you're currently
Yeah.
describing your friends to put down. They want you guys to put down the weapons, and
Yeah.
that's what you're doing. And who would like to go next? Does anyone volunteer? Want to go next? This is
I
real
already
player
said what I was
initiative.
doing. I was just waiting on.
Yeah, you're fist bumping this guy. Although they seem to be pretty hostile. I mean, as you're trying to fist bump, they actually like put the spear deeper in terms of
This is
warning
before the
sign.
scroll was torn, right?
All his scroll is being torn. I'll say.
Well, I'm completely comfortable with it. I'm used to everyone not liking me, but just being the friendliest person in the town. I'm in it. I just keep walking into it.
You're gonna
Dude,
save yourself.
sweet spear, dude. Have you seen my thing? Awesome.
Can I go?
I haven't seen
back?
you one. How's the mom and him?
As you're speaking in a language that this guy don't understand, he says out in Igran, says that, "Step back, or I'll make you." Only I. Oh my god, Ixie.
Whoa, I didn't hear your mom was that sick. Have a drink. Like I pull a beer out of nowhere.
Okay.
Like I already had it in my hand.
That may cause initiative. So let's keep it at that at the moment. And so, other than you guys, what are you guys doing?
I thought we were actually talking because we were all talking.
So I haven't. Yeah, that is that. But yeah, what are other characters?
If this,
doing?
well, if it was,
Zorger's gonna look around the tent, kind of whipping his hands, whipping his head around, kind of getting a better feel of the environment that he just found himself in.
The ground is solid black rock, and you guys are currently in a tent, and it is a leather tent. You think you can probably rip it relatively easily out. There is a door outside that is like probably like you just do this and like you just go past it. It's made out of leather. And yeah, you see the big guy over there currently sitting on a chair and is staring at you guys. Although it's kind of hard to see, the vision is a little bit blocked by these big guys. These guys are pretty big. They're large creatures, and they're currently standing, unlike the guy sitting right beside. So range attacks and whatnot will be covered. And there are people currently beside here, looking at your thing with their weapon drawn. They're carefully examining what you're about to do.
Okay.
That's what you see without making any perception check. But if you want to look for anything specific, let me know, and you can roll perception check for that.
How do I want to?
What kind of check would it be to determine what languages a person can speak? I know that's probably impossible, but
Yeah, no, I mean it's possible. History, intelligence, or history, whatever is higher. Probably history, right? So.
I guess with my main action, then still looking around. I want to try to assess and try to size up.
I'm gonna burn inspiration to reroll that history check.
All right.
Try to size up the
Yes.
combatants in the tent to see if we could take them by chance.
All right.
If need
Roll
be.
perception to see their combat prowess. And Rays, you do know some bit of a history of the salamanders. They are generally the slaved people. They generally are living in the plane of fire, being enslaved by the sultans, which is jinns, which is much higher and stronger elementals. And they are all a part of being elemental living in the plane of fire. Their primary language is Igran, which is the elemental language of fire. which your friend is speaking a little bit, which is they can tell that they're not speaking Igran, but they can at least talk to each other. Yeah, you do know that generally these salamanders are not exactly how to say. They don't live in the material plane without a reason, because the plane of fire is generally much better environment for them to live. So it is a little bit weird that salamanders living like out in here in the material plane in this large number in the first place, and that's what you know from the history. And Nemo, also you are trying to observe their combat prowess. You can tell that from the way that these guys are wielding their stuffs, it will be pretty experienced fighters. And given that you see their bodies, and their body doesn't seem to exactly be like the physical form, you can tell that there's something. They're more like living flame type of deal. It'll be pretty hard to fight them without the proper equipment, which luckily all of you guys do. But let's see. From the guy who is sitting here, you can tell that that guy alone will be quite a bit of challenge. Maybe as much as the spider that you have fought, or less probably. But yes, you have been grown stronger. So
Guess
Slightly.
we're talking our way out of this then.
Okay. Guess I'm doing a lot of talking then. Awesome.
that's
Oh,
your
Oh,
perceive.
I was lucky.
That's your action, but I'll say that you can still talk and do other free actions, such as dropping weapons and whatnot, if you want to do something. But yes, it'll be weaker than Spider a little bit. In terms of health wise, you know, Spider had 300
But
health in terms
also,
of meta wise.
like,
But yeah.
but also like everything else in here.
Yeah, no, but I think Zurger was asking on the purpose of assassinating the leader and just leaving. So, yep, if you can deal something like between 200 to 300 damage before you get teleported, which I mentioned that I'm going to roll for 1d6. That's the rounds that you have until you get teleported. After it, all of you guys take a turn. And you in that much round, if you can deal 200 to 300 damage to that guy, probably you can kill it. But yes, what does Zurger do?
Well, that was my action for the.
I know,
first-
but you still have free actions, such as dropping, laying prone, such as those. However you want to do.
At this moment, I'd still be standing up because I was surrounding the area. That's how I'm imagining it.
Alright, you still have the standing up. Do you have weapons drawn?
No.
Alright, no weapons drawn. And Sunlit, what is Lelis doing at the moment on this flaming creatures? Ooh. Creatures of fire.
Not much I could do without trying to cast comprehend languages.
That is something that may provoke a combat
provoke.
as well. So if you were to do that, you can do that. Yeah, you can cast the comprehend language. And
I don't want to do that. Is there a common secondary language that the frickin' salamanders would speak other than Ignan?
from their history, these guys generally don't even talk to. They're very rare creatures, and it is unlikely for them to speak common unless there are people like one of them learned it specifically. You can think of a possibility, but yeah.
I want to try Infernal.
Okay, interesting. In Infernal, what do you like to speak?
I look towards this guard and trying to make the inflections lighter. I'm going to say in Infernal, I want to try to cast comprehend languages. Will you allow it in Infernal with a light tone?
Okay. Roll 1d20 for your luck. I'll say above 15, you will get it. 15 or higher. They will understand Infernal. Unfortunately, this card in front of you doesn't seem to, or the people in the room, understand Infernal.
So, full circle, can I explain to them, like,
But before that,
Okay.
Polaris still has a turn to go. So Polaris,
Okay.
what do you want to do?
Hmm. Uh, at this point,
Take your time.
Polaris is just going to try to. Uh, hmm.
Mhm.
I have a very dumb idea, but it would immediately probably cause an initiative. So I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
okay.
I was considering doing the thing I thought of before. But let's see.
If you like do something that would cause initiative, I'm not gonna let you roll initiative immediately. I'll roll some sort of a check, or luck, depends on like severity of your action, and probably determine the number. For Sunny's action, it'll be 10. So above 11, they won't roll initiative. Yeah, something like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, if it is not,
I'm pretty sure this is something that would immediately provoke them. So
okay.
no, I'm not even. I'm not going to do anything.
All right. So
Actually,
you heard your friend what was there? You heard Mick saying that they want you to lay down, so you do nothing, right?
right. Just gonna get down on the ground.
Okay, you'll be prone to the ground, and you're carrying nothing on your hands, both hands at the moment.
Mhm.
All right, you're the only one who did that at the moment. It's interesting. Yeah. So at the moment, you're currently prone on the ground with nothing in the hands. You're the only one. That's everyone taking a turn at the moment. And I guess Ace, your K is currently like. Would you be prone after ripping the scroll, or are you doing something?
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
that part where we were discussing whether we should rip the scroll. Was that meta or in character?
That was
I
meta.
thought it was in.
If you're in character talking, they may do something.
Oh, I thought that was in character.
Yeah.
Because he said we had to talk or something. I would not have ripped the scroll if no one mentioned it.
Oh, so you want
I thought we
not
actually
rip the scroll?
agreed to rip the scroll.
Okay.
I think Zorja mentioned it.
In character?
Kind of whispering. Yeah.
Alright.
Because if Zordred didn't, I thought Zordred had it. I was gonna have Zordred rip it.
I have no problem either way. Roll sleight of hand if they notice you guys two whispering then. Zordred, roll sleight of hand.
I'll use inspiration on that.
Alright. That's something you can do. Reroll.
That one.
You had to open your mouth.
Alright.
I mean, it's not like they can understand common anyway.
No, but let's start from Karma. So everyone had a turn. Let's try to resolve some steps. Karma, roll 1d6. That's the turn until Clasping Monkey teleports all of you.
Wait, so Zorja did tell me to rip the scroll.
Yeah, although it may be some a little bit obvious way that you're speaking something, but he did tell you. So roll 1d6 to see how many turns until you get teleported.
Motherfucker.
You will be teleported after 6 turns starting from now. This is round 1. At the end of round 6, you will be teleported. Everyone roll initiative at the moment. We won't be doing combat at the moment, immediately at least. But let's see how it goes. And Sunny, roll 1d20. That is luck. This guy may get like actually stab you, even though you look quite friendly. You rolled higher than 12.
Well, can I actually like roll like
I did that wrong.
performance or something?
You made it anyway, but sure. Yep, roll performance. Although with
Okay.
disadvantage if you're rolling actually, because they treated you like a hostile creature.
So I can't roll persuasion.
Persuasion is a little bit weird because they can't understand you.
No, I cut
So
out.
performance with disadvantage. It's because
Oh,
they
yeah.
cannot understand you. It's kind of
That
hard to
won't
roll
be good.
persuasion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that won't be.
They don't
What about
understand you.
body language, baby?
Yeah, I'm swagadelic, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're approaching your fist up like this. Yeah, like that. They think they're trying to attack you, and this guy tried to shush you with spear. Although it's not. All is to kill you as you roll high on the luck. This guy seems to be a little more patient than he does. But if you repeat it, then we'll repeat the save on the next turn. And however, for Zordred, roll 1d20. That's your luck. They may attempt to attack you as you are like speaking to your friend in pretty hurry turn. I'm not gonna look at the thing. Let me determine it. If you roll higher than 17, you are
Nope.
fine. So 17 or higher. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a
So,
4.
so I have Aurora Protection.
Mhm.
Can I give everyone a bonus to luck? I give everyone a bonus to saving
That's only
throws.
the
within 10 feet.
saves.
Right,
Yeah.
these are saves. These are luck saves. Shut up, Dracos. Before I come over there and skull fuck you. All right. So I'm trying to save everyone, right?
It still won't be enough, even with the pluses. So probably
Plus
not at
4?
the moment. But yes. Now this is a good time to roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Damn it, Dracos.
Wait, are we
Although-
rolling again, or are we taking the previous initiative?
No, you're taking those initiative. Actually, I'll just roll for those. Although these 3 guys on the back, along with the 5 guys on the outer circle, will not take their turn, as you guys are completely surrounded at the moment. They're just waiting. Unless you attack them or one of the guy goes down, the other guys, other than the 10 that is surrounding you, will not respond. So, telling you that for the player knowledge. But I will be rolling for these guys' initiative, which is
Damn it, Dracos.
2. So they roll really low.
Oh boy.
Good for you, actually. Let me see if I have Salamander. And give me a second to get their stat sheet ready. And there we go. All right. You see this guy. There's that. All the surgery is whispering back. You see the guards here is like, "Hey, I said we told you to stand down," and is like stabbing Zordred as he's shouting out. This guy seems to be a little bit more impatient than the guy that Sunny is currently fist pumping. And all that is being shouted out. You can talk as a free action anytime, so feel free to do that. And K is your turn. But if you're trying to make convincing, try to change something, trying to persuade someone to like actually do something, that'll be your action. K is your turn. You're currently lying down on the ground. You still have like the shields and whatnot in your hands. You're just like grabbing them on the thing. But you're kind of considered as prone, so half of your movement there, but shouldn't bother you too much. It's your turn.
Is it everyone attacking us, or one guy just like stabbing Zordred?
Initiative started. There is some heat of fire going on. This guy will stab Zordred for sure, but the rest of the guys are pretty agitated. But I mean, if Zordred does nothing else, I mean, depends on what you guys do in the turn. If you guys all stand down, then sure. But if you don't, then you don't know what's gonna happen. Depends on what you do, really. This guy will stab Zordred for sure. But he could continue with the other guys. Whatnot. It's up to how you handle it.
What's with the fire in the middle?
That's a fireplace in the middle of a tent.
Can to get back up is half my movement, but I'll just can I hold my action to shoot someone if Zordred attacks,
All
or if
right.
someone else?
So you suddenly stands up and bring out your bow and ready to shoot someone nearby. Is that correct?
No, I'd attack at disadvantage if I do it from prone.
All right. So you are currently getting ready for your action with your bow. You're currently ready to attack. And
Yeah, and
that
you
is...
said I never put it down. So if someone attacks that creature,
Yeah,
I'll attack that same creature.
Yep. And Polaris. Actually,
Okay,
one thing
so-
I want to ask you guys. Right now they have too many of them. Them taking all turn at the same time could be devastating for you. I could try to divide them into groups and try to roll separately. What do you guys think? Should I do that, or are you guys happy with their initiative at the moment?
I'd
I'm happy
say
with
divide them into groups, like at least have at least the different I don't say like have like yeah, I guess like divide them into groups based on proximity, or like
Okay.
have
Like,
like
3 groups sounds okay with you guys, or are you like what's the group opinion? I want to hear everyone's opinion.
3 groups of 3 makes sense.
Uh,
There's
There's
9.
10 of them,
There's
so
10.
it's
Oh,
3, 3,
sorry.
4. Yeah. I'll make the 4 group go the last for sure. And I'll roll initiative for other 2 groups. How does that sound?
How am I on the counting?
All right.
How am I doing this?
If everyone is okay, I'll do it. Is there anyone not okay? If I don't,
I
hear
don't
anything-
care. I'm a pull-on master, so someone comes within 10 feet of me.
I don't care. You're the DM.
Okay. All right. Because it will be pretty difficult combat if you do fight. It will be.
Will it?
Your goal is probably to make it out alive for 3 turn, 6 turn. That was so sad too. Like 6. Like what the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm super unprepared for fighting. I showed up for drinking.
Oh, actually, it's just 9, not 10. Okay, that's good.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, so red guys will be the one that is going last at the moment, and the green guys and the blue guys I'll end initiative. Do. Okay, 9 and 18. This guy rolled 9. And 18. Perfect. So the blue guys will go right after K. Oz K pull out his weapons. These
I
guys
didn't pull a
will.
weapon out.
You currently have a bow
I already
ready
had
to
that.
attack.
Well, I thought I already had the bow out though.
Yep. Will group blue will try to make an attack against you. So you can feel free to roll an attack against any of them as a reaction.
What? I didn't hear you.
The group blue salamanders, the one with the blue dots, will try to make an attack against you. So feel free to make a reaction.
Oh, that wasn't my saved. Mine was if a party member attacks another
Oh,
creature,
okay, I got it wrong.
because I thought it was only one of them.
Okay,
Attacking
so
you.
these 3 guys will try to pacify you. And they'll make one total 3 spear attacks and total 3 tail attacks. Do they hit? Tell me the ones that hit. So 14, 15, 10, 20, 11, 26.
The 20 and the 26.
Okay, so 4 of the attack misses and 2 of the tail attacks hits. And you take those much of the damage, and you're currently grappled by the tail of these 2 creatures. And
Can I use what is it called?
Yeah,
Uncanny
you
dodge?
can
to
half one of their damage.
Right.
Yeah, probably the upper one, which is 21 points of damage. So you take 10 damage there and 13 damage. So total 23 damage will be done to you.
Whoa. So since he's grappling him, does he enter within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Is your reach like?
I have reach, and I'm a polearm master. I'm a master of the pole.
Can you
This
just
is
post,
escalating
post
quickly.
post the thing that you're doing so that I can read it properly? But I'm sure you can make an attack opportunity.
Yeah,
So
sure, right.
yeah, I think once they enter the reach of it, you can make an attack, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make an attack against this one. This one is the one who have entered the reach of you. And yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I'm not gonna
Well,
do.
so much for that plan.
Usually I do on crit fail something bad happens, but I don't think you guys need that right now. You guys are already in bad shape. I'm not gonna do that. So that happened.
My bad, bro.
You green your also you were talking to this guy. You suddenly turn and make a big swing against the blue guy. Although at the moment K is kind of in the way, so you miss because of him. So it's not your fault. It's because he was in the way. And
Damn it,
Polaris,
Kay.
you're currently
All
prone
right.
on the ground with both of your hands empty.
So at this point, Polaris is going to get up using half his movement,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to say, "All right, I have a plan. I'm going to need all of you to protect me." And he's going to cast. Give me a second. He's going to cast banishment on the big guy.
Ooh. Okay. Oh. And
Oh.
charisma saving throw.
Oh, I can actually target two of them. So
All right. You do know it's a concentration though, right?
it is concentration.
Yeah.
So I'll target the big guy and which ones are grappling K at the moment?
Wait, can multiple grapple me? At the
Yeah,
same
there are
time?
two of them. They're grappling. I'll say this one. I say bottom two. Bottom two are currently grappling K.
All right, and I'll also target this one then.
All right. Both of them will make their saving throw. So first is the bottom one. We'll make a charisma save. Was it? Charisma saving
Actually,
throw.
let's say have it target this one instead, because I realized that
Yeah.
this one's in range for the pole arm attack. So yeah, have it target this one. But
And yeah.
okay, so that is a fail.
Yep. So this guy over here will disappear into the ether. And also, the big guy will make the saving throw.
Come on, come on, come on. Fail. Yes!
He will use his legendary resistance to remove it. He will have one less of it.
You have what?
Legendary resistance.
Gotta love that.
Yeah! Isn't that
It's
wonderful?
a failed saving throw and a successful saving throw.
Can I mention, what's his name? Leopard attacked a creature.
Hmm?
Which one did he attack?
Leopard?
Don't I get to attack all of them?
I mean, he
He
failed
actually
at
has
it,
only
but
one.
Yeah, but he made an attack. And my
Yes.
ready to action was to attack the creature that was attacked by another party member.
Ah, yes. Yep. I'll say that's fair enough. Yeah, make an attack against whoever you want. Against the boss, I guess? I'll leave it to you.
Or maybe the one grappling me.
Alright, do so. And yes, this one use one legendary resistance, and it's still standing, but yes.
Yep. Shit. That was my attack.
Alright. 15, let's say if it hits. That hits. And it will be dealt 25 points of damage.
Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, there is a Frederick in 5 feet, so yes, you get sneak attack.
Frederick, my boy.
Frederick, my boy, and he takes that much damage. He seems relatively hurt, but not that much. Anything else? Oh, your reaction? That's it?
That was the
And
reaction.
Polaris, yes, the boss, as he is, also the big salamander that was sitting on the throne. You see that his form was getting phased out from the reality, and he like grits it in, and he puts his spear down on the ground and stands up, and he will be joining the battle.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You don't know how many resistance he has, but you think that he doesn't have too much left. So you could, if you try it again, it may work.
All right. That's not an option here.
It could work. Yeah. Yeah.
No, as in I'm out of spell slots.
Oh. But yeah! Yeah! Do you like to move or anything?
I think at this point, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Alright.
Do you have an
Frederick.
armor lower than 13?
No.
Okay.
Armor class is 15.
Okay. Never mind then.
Debating what to do with Frederick.
Does anybody have an armor class lower than 13 that needs a...
Frederick, probably. It's a crow.
Oh, that's true.
Like Jim.
You know, I think he's going out of my reach at this point.
Alright. What do you do with Frederick?
Welcome to another TPK.
You have 6 turns left. You just need to survive.
I'm gonna have Frederick dash out of that shit with a 50-foot fly speed.
Okay. Frederick is leaving, and if you were to exit the tent, there is like a peaceful town. You see some of the very small salamanders walking with the little bit bigger salamanders. And there seems, you see like a smithy over there. You see like some of the town maid. They seem to have settled down here.
Alright.
That's what Frederick gathers. Flies outside. Still
I
has.
think it takes my action to realize that she don't
It's
throw
a
him.
it's a dash action for the Frederick. But yeah, Mick. What did Mick do?
Okay. Who was worried about getting smashed on? I'm having trouble keeping the voices with the characters.
That was
That's sure not helping.
Polaris.
That was Polaris, our mage buddy, with the golden flowy hair. Yeah.
Because he's trying to maintain concentration.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him, I guess.
Alright, very awesome. Yep, as long as he doesn't attack, people may not be able to attack him, yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's your bonus action. You still have an action.
I still have an action. That's a bonus action, correct? Yeah. Okay.
Cast a cantrip attack. You can try to persuade them. You can do something else. Blah blah blah. I don't
Okay. There wouldn't be any point to
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
casting suggestion on the big guy with their to try to calm all this shit down. No.
Call off your forces. Do they even recognize the suggestion?
I mean, could we even? We just banished one. Like, would that work? Like, he has to make another save roll, so even if he doesn't save, he could just make it save. So
They
he could
don't
just-
seem to have high charisma in the first place, so charisma based attack will be very effective.
Woo! Yeah, just I don't know. Actually, hold on.
One thing to know is that if they were to attack with
Oh.
Sanctuary on the Sanctuary target, they can still change their attack and attack someone else.
Right.
If someone else is in the range. So people surrounding it should be careful.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna use a cantrip and cast Eldritch Blast, I guess.
All right.
And I have 2 blasts I can do, so I'm gonna target them. I don't know. You said the big guy was joining the fray?
He stood up. with holding his
He stood
spear.
up.
You don't know he's gonna come
Oh.
here or not. It's kind of crowded here.
He's like
At least
looking
he's
over
still-
everything.
Yep.
So I can see him better though.
I'll say that he was in +5 AC to +2 AC. He's still kind of covered with people, but
Okay, still kind of covered. No, then I'm gonna change my mind. I think I would suggestion on him. So,
Casting, I'll let you go this time. But casting 2 spells in a same turn is something by the rule that's something you can't do, unless the other one is cantrip. But it's your first time, so you can do it. Woo!
really? Say, I thought you said Sanctuary was a bonus action.
I know, but bonus action. If there is a rule under spellcasting, if you cast spell as a bonus action, your spell that you're casting as an action must be cantrip. Is a written rule in Player's Handbook. It's like a tiny line. It's
I
hard
would
to
have.
know.
I would have done that differently had I known.
No,
okay.
but it's your first
No,
time, so
I'll
let
stick
you
with a
usually...
cantrip. That's fine.
Oh.
I'll play by the rules, man. It's cool. In fact, I'm not even gonna do a cantrip. I'm gonna pull out my flail.
I tried to help you, but alright.
I don't know that it'll work. Okay, like, if I cast suggestion on him, it has to use my pact magic, and I don't know that I want to waste that. So it's gonna be pact magic. It's gonna be full level 3. It's getting max power. So
your choice. Do what you like. You can also talk in character too.
it's a wisdom saving throw. It's not a charisma saving.
Yeah, you guys haven't tested his wisdom yet, I guess.
It's not quite the same thing. So, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna live without. I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna sanctuary our buddy and just help prep up our guys, and I'm gonna whip out my flail. Can I reach anybody, or do I gotta move?
You're in the center of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have to move. Nah, I'll just Eldritch Blast the 2 guys since I can reach them. So.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay. Now I'm gonna need some help with this, because, do I have to equip that as a weapon, because it's not on my things, or do I go to spells? Because it
You
counts
should
as a
equip it as a weapon.
ranged spell. Okay.
Either way works. However you want. And if you just want to roll manually as well, that also works. Whatever suits you.
Look at it, man. Okay. It didn't make a ranged spell attack. Okay, cool.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble clicking on the thing. So I get +4 with my proficiency. So is it +8 to my roll? Okay, cool. So D20 +8.
Yeah, yep.
How do you input that manually?
Just the same way that you roll, yeah.
Oh man, I'm having trouble with this. I'm sorry, guys. My I don't know why the thing is freezing up or something.
Rolling TF. What is TF?
Yeah, it's not letting me.
It's fate dice.
Yeah,
They're labeled. It's basically a D3 that's labeled with a plus, a minus, and a blank side, or more typically a D6 that's labeled with 2
What are
pluses,
you
minuses,
doing?
and
Oh
2
my
blanks.
Sorry, I misclicked. So it's like, hold on. Oh, I got this. I got this. Really need to. Oh shit! I just got a natural 20? Did that just happen?
Yeah,
All
that
right,
hits.
and then the next guy.
You can hit up on the keypad and it'll do.
Wait, what's happening? Why did that happen twice? That's not right.
It's
Fucking
luck.
lucky.
Yeah, it's luck. What can we do?
So that's where my good dice rolls went to.
All went to him.
Okay. All right. So do I actually get a crit with magic?
Yes,
you do.
Roll your double damage for both of your attack. So
Oh.
total is a 2d20 plus your ability modifier per attack. So roll that twice.
So since I'm 5th level, it's 2 beams. That's all it is. So it's just
Yeah,
Yeah.
2d10 plus your.
2d10.
You have the. Do you have that invocation that increases damage?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, I gotta go.
All right.
I'm sorry. So I add +4 to the damage, and that's it. So it's +4. Do you just double the roll or double the entire?
Double the roll, which makes it
Okay.
2d10 from 1d10.
Okay. So roll a d10. So 5 so 10 for the first guy, +4, so it's 14 for the first guy. All my good luck went to the 20 rolls. So then 2 +4, then 6 for the second guy.
Okay. Are you sure you rolled it right? Doesn't look.
I mean, I don't know.
You only
It's
rolled
in the chat.
2d10. So that's a.
Well, he doubled the dice.
No, you don't
Yeah,
double the
you
dice.
want-
You rolled it twice.
You want me to roll double
Yeah.
dice? Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 6 for the first guy +4, so it's 10 for the first guy then.
All right.
Okay.
Which guy are you shooting at?
This blue guy, right? Oh, how do I ping stuff?
You long click.
Did we go all the way around, or is it still on the same turn?
Sorry, I'm boring. I know.
Yeah, it's
I-
just
I-
first.
I just
It's
went.
fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, just long click.
This guy. This guy right here. So that guy was what I was hitting
Do not see it.
for the 10.
Was it
You
this
gotta,
guy?
Oh, there we go.
there. Oh,
That guy.
so this guy.
What is your?
Am I-
So click, long click. Just click it.
Hold
Click
it.
and hold.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, that guy. All right. You deal 10 damage
Okay.
to him. On
10
the first
damage to
blast
him.
and
Okay.
second blast at the same guy.
No, I was gonna do it at this guy.
All right.
I forgot.
Splitting damage is.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1 damage at and 6. Same 10 damage against you.
Same 10 damage to the next guy.
Yeah, this guy down there was a little bit hurt, but yeah, he will be taking additional that much damage. Anything else?
I think that's all my actions. I get a bonus action, I did my action, and
All right.
see, I'm a paladin, so I'm gonna put myself. Got that. Gonna put myself right here, I think.
All right, Zordred. Things are escalating very quickly.
Fuck. Speaking in common, because it doesn't seem like they'd speak it. Damn it, guys! What are we doing? Are we trying to fight this out or what? Did he rip that goddamn scroll? What the fuck is going on?
Whoa, language! In the name of Paylor, calm yourself.
And meanwhile, Leia's is like face down in the dirt, like I have become the deaded.
We tried to talk to them, but they don't really want to talk. Seems
Yes.
like
So what the hell's the game plan?
we kill them all in the name of Yog Soloth.
If we kill them all, I suggest we start at the head.
Well, I'm getting there.
By all means, go ahead.
We need to focus our attacks. If we don't
Race.
focus attacks, we're all dead.
This guy down
Okay.
here sure seems to be hurt.
And hurting me.
He's a small fry. But
Okay.
okay. Zordred will.
One thing that you notice in character is that these guys have long reach. So this guy having the reach at the moment.
Fuck.
Before you move, that's the one thing that I tell you, because it's fair.
Alright. Bonus action rage. Free action. Pull out my defender and warhammer.
Alright.
God damn it.
This one has taken
Can't you
10
get
damage,
engaged with a-
and this one has taken 49 damage at the moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack against me.
Alright. It will
Can
make
you
a
jump?
tail
Disengage?
attack against you. 13 misses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you can just jump and disengage, yeah. You get movement.
Oh, theoretically, yeah. But every now and then I feel like I don't want to break the game, so I don't jump.
You pay the
Oh yeah,
price.
sure. Now you
although
choose
the-
not to do it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Grain scale
So-
thing, it doesn't matter too much. So, yeah.
I want to take 2. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take 2 reckless attacks.
Against this guy?
Yeah, we'll start on this guy and see how it goes after the first attack.
Alright, make 2 attacks.
Watch
Okay.
the small fry like tank all your attacks.
I'm putting only 1 bonus into defender.
Alright. So you have +2 to hit, and you have +1.
No,
AC.
+2 to AC,
Okay.
+1 to hit.
Once
And also
again.
I tweaked
Alright.
the defender, so this is the actual number.
Alright,
rolled.
that hits.
I made
Roll your
different
damage.
inputs. So that's 22 damage.
22 damage.
I'm guessing he's still up since you said 22 damage, like he was doing
He looks
subtraction.
damn hurt. Probably the same hit, then he will go down.
The same what?
Probably the same amount of damage, he'll probably go down. He looks very hurt. You can see that he is... you cleave through his body with the defender,
Okay.
and the flame kind of spews out of control. However, you're the first one to hit this thing with melee attack. They have a property called heated body. Is this thing? So, you take 2d6 fire damage. 5 points of fire damage being reflected back at you.
This is the dual wielder's like most excited opponent. Fuck.
Layla is only a spell and a cantrip. Unless
okay.
you, unless there is something, unless it's an item. If it's an item cast and then the thing cast, then that's fine. But yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else? That's your first
Uh,
attack.
Yeah, I'll... fuck it. God, I don't. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yep.
fuck
Yep.
it.
Yep. That hits. Roll your damage.
It's on 16.
Okay. 16. He's at 3 health. He looks very hurt at the moment. You again take 2d6.
Yep.
Take 3 points of damage. Fire damage.
And then movement. I will.
Bonus action attack? No.
No, I use bonus action to rage.
You'd have been dead
Uh,
if you get one more.
well, yeah, I'm preparing my anus for what's about to come upon us.
I got Lubriderm, you're right.
I'm going to jump and land.
And
Oh,
for
they
your
have reach.
information, this fire
It's not like I
here
can.
will be like 1d4. So that's that.
Oh,
At the
okay.
at the start of your turn, I'll say 1d4 damage.
Yeah, I guess I'll.
I guess I'll die.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking like mechanic. Like, okay, no, Zordred would go back because he has a squishy and teammate.
Okay, what's your high
Sitting-
jump and long jump?
Let me bring it up. Long jump is with no running start. Long jump is 30 feet. High jump is 12 feet.
Okay, you can easily jump over the thing and lands it over there, and you'll be effectively disengaging from this guy over here as you jump.
But let's see, because I jumped, I don't get attacks of opportunity. But at least I'm now back in a kind of defensive stance
Yep.
with our wizard and that one with who's prone.
Yep. Is that all?
Yeah, that's everything I can do. And I just say, God damn it, kill the ones that we already damaged and attack the big guy.
Alright. Next turn will be. That is your turn. The green one that comes in is a Die, assassins! And this one
Attack
is going
opportunity.
to.
You ought to use your reaction.
Yeah.
You only get one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit
round.
edition of D&D is this?
Reasonable addition.
No, this is bullshit.
Also, there's also metagame wise, because I forgot to mention in character. There's also fleeing, and we could just do a chase scene.
Mm-hmm. Does 16 hit Stellaris?
Huh?
Does 16 hit Polaris?
It does, and just barely.
Alright.
Did you make a wisdom saving throw?
Take 12 points of damage and.
Hey, wait. Did you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
You're
said
right.
sanctuary.
Yeah. No, he fails. First attack will not hit him, and second attack will not hit him. It will go against someone else, which will be the choice of the three of you guys down there. Given that it was most paid attention towards our Heaven friend, not Heaven friend, the what's your name? You guys. The Downbringer. So the 16 the Downbringer.
Dawnbringer.
He's dead.
16 hits you.
He's gone.
He's gone
He's gone.
out of my life.
Wait, no, I'm here. I swear, I promise. Jesus, Baylor, help me. 16 doesn't hit me.
Okay, that's 23 hit.
I'm a trucking paladin. Yeah, 23 hits.
Okay. You take 23 points of damage, 10 being fire. All his tail whips around you, and you're currently grappled by this one over here.
Ooh, sexy time. All right.
Yep. And this green one will make attack against you as well. So let's see. 14 and 10 misses. Both attack misses against you. And the one down here will make an attack against our Taki friend. Does 22 hits, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Mix will take 17 points of damage.
17, okay.
Yeah. And second one critically fails. So
Yeah. Am I grappled then, or?
Ally hit. You are grappled, yes. And Oz is trying to stab you. Since you're kind of close with it, it kind of swings it wrong. Oz is dodging away, and it will make a spear attack against a friend right beside him. Yeah.
Do we still have the temporary hit points from before we teleported, or is that gone now?
You should have it. Yes.
Okay, so I minus from that first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still have it. It's
Okay.
until you get another set of temporary points, or
Yeah.
that's it.
And he will make another spear attack against a friend right beside, because he's due to his critical failure. He swings accidentally at this guy over here, but it misses at him. And there's awkward silence between these two as they're looking at each other's eye.
6 seconds of awkward silence.
Yeah. And it's the Sunny's turn.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not
Still
ready
ready
for
for
it.
this.
I don't
So
think I'm
how
ready.
do you feel about Fine Steed?
Isn't it like casting time of like 10 minutes or something?
No, it's instantaneous.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can summon Fine Steed.
Okay. Now, I want it to be an abnormal creature, but I don't want it to be a huge fucking pussy.
Okay.
Alright? So I want to summon my llama.
Okay.
Alright?
I'm hearing this
Please
right,
do not
right?
give the stats of a llama. This is a celestial being, okay?
So you're summoning a legendary celestial llama from your
A
hometown.
legendary llama,
Okay.
also known as the Dalid Llama, but I
Okay.
call him Seamus.
Okay, the
All right.
the legendary llama, the king of the llama, the one
Yeah.
the the prophet llama called the Dalai Lama. You need to find
That
the
all
token for it.
llamas look up to, alright?
I'm gonna give you a character sheet. Give me a good token, then yeah, it will work.
Oh, I'll put aces on it. Aces was so bad.
Okay, I'm gonna download that and that'll be the token for it. So
But I think it's got like a casting range of 30 feet.
yep,
It doesn't
point
show
in the
up much
direction
at
that
all.
you wanna summon it.
Well, I want to put it as close to the big guy as possible.
All right. And which creature would you like to get its stat block from? Any creature that you would have gotten the stat block from would have been fine.
A legendary red dragon. That's a step down from llama, right?
A legendary red dragon appears right beside you, and first turn, if using this breath attack, all of you need to make a dex saving throw against a legendary red dragon.
That sounds fair.
Is that really happening? I'm sorry, I had to go plug my computer.
Yes,
No, it's not.
It's alternate universe that have happened, but yes.
Okay, gotcha.
What stat block would you like
I'm
to use?
serious
for your
about the llama. Alright.
What?
I'm serious about the llama.
No, I'm serious about llama too, but what stat block are you using? I'm giving you a choice, or I'm just give you whatever. Among the.
Oh, no, it's cutting out a lot. So I hear like every other word. So I'm just like making up what you say as you say it.
I'll give you a stat for it. Great, fine, greater steed. I'll give you a stat, so it's okay. I'm thinking of a griffin or something, probably.
The guy. Like the next.
And now you're just going full robot.
Yeah, you are cutting out a lot. I'll give it a skip stat of a griffin. So if that is fair, would you? Can anyone hear him? No, right?
I can't hear now.
Oh, hey, hello? Can you guys see or hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so I had to switch to my cell phone because my computer did weird things. Actually, my phone's not picking.
All right. Give me a second, and I'll have your griffin ready.
Llama. Anyways.
Oh yes, llama ready. Yes.
So I'm going to use Action Surge so I can take an additional action. So I still have an action and a bonus action. And I'm going to use Thunderous Smite as my bonus action. And then for my action, I want to make 2 attacks on the ninja right next to me.
Aren't you using your action to summon Greater Steed?
Yeah, but I'm using the bonus action from the fighter class.
Okay. Action surge.
Action Surge, yeah.
And where would you like to? You should have control over this token.
Okay. Do I have control?
I'm gonna rename as Dalai Lama.
Yeah, what's the maximum distance on it? Well, that's what I was looking at before my computer decided to shut down. Gotta go to the book.
It's double L, right? I think.
Find Steve. Alright, range 30.
Yeah, LLAMA. Or were you spelling Dali? Because I think that's just DLA.
No, they're just llama. That was part of the joke.
Yeah.
It was a
Dalai
good
Lama.
joke. You should really name him that.
No, it's,
No,
it's
no,
canon
or
now.
Seamus.
TMS
Shush,
spoken is
Seamus.
canon now. His name is Dalai Lama,
Seamus.
the Holy Lama. Where are you putting it? Here.
Wait, yeah, I was here, 30 feet.
All right, you summon it right over there, and you should have
Yeah.
a step block, can make an attack us, and for the simplicity's sake, I'd say that he just goes on your turn. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
his goal is to go Hamtaro on the big dude.
All
But
right.
I need to clear Broseph on my personal space. Alright? I got a
Alright.
bubble. I have to protect my bubble.
Yeah.
Would a suitable nickname for your llama be Dolly Joestar? Because look
That
at those
would be
muscles.
a suitable nickname. But his actual name is Seamus.
All right. Yes. So make your attack and your llama's attack, and 17 hits against which one?
The dude right next to him. The very first guy.
All
He's
right.
supposed to be his Broseph. He didn't want to be his Broseph. So,
All right. Roll your damage. It's splitting damage a little bit, which is sad, but
only 1 hits?
Yep.
All right. Also, he has to make a
That token.
The bonus action is the Thunderous Smite. He has to take a Strength DC equal to 17,
All right.
or else he goes prone, and he takes 2d6 additional damage.
Strength save, you said?
Yep, Strength.
All right. How much damage does it take? He fails.
Oh, working on it. Boop, 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 boop. 2d6 extra. Roll. So only 6 plus 7, so 13 points of damage, and he's
13
prone.
points of damage, and he is prone. All the melee attacks against him will have advantage. Yep, you knock this guy down, this giant guy, in a single swing, and yes, he is currently like on his ass first on the ground. And Lace.
He's very embarrassed.
All right. So the question I whispered you: if I took the dash action after standing up from
30
prone,
feet.
right?
30 feet. I tapped it. Yeah.
Extra 30 feet. Okay. Okay. As I'm standing up from prone, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use.
Are you prone?
Well, I knelt, and I jokingly said I fell down on the ground, but.
Okay. Joke is joke, but you can keep the joke and the mechanic separately. If you want to, you can say that you
kneel.
joke.
At the very most should be kneeling and open-handed.
Yep, you don't have to be
Try
prone.
to defuse the situation. But if I can get the full movement, I'm taking the full movement.
All right.
All right. Bonus action. Gonna quickly reach into the component pouch, grab a small silver mirror, use a regular spell slot to cast Sanctuary on myself.
All right.
DC 16.
Cool. Anything else? Running.
I want to see if I can get a token. Let's see. That's 16. No, wait. And then I'm going to use dash action to run away at that angle. You see the arrow, yeah?
Alright. You will provoke total 5 opportunity attacks. Is that cool? Although they will have to make the sanctuary checks.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Oh, not 5. Actually, no. Only 3. You make 3 opportunity attacks.
I'll stay here and then move the token if everything goes smoothly.
Yep.
That'll miss.
Yep, that's the tail one from the melee one. And spear...
That'll
yeah,
hit.
Oh, wait. No, it needs to make wisdom saving throw first. It cannot hit you. Cannot.
Alright.
Yeah, and the last one also fails and cannot hit you. You can just move there without... Yeah, all of you sees that Leias are leaving. Do you say anything to the group before you leave?
Fuck this shit, I'm out!
Leia, what the fuck?
No, she
Get
has the
back
right
here.
idea. She has the right idea.
Okay, this is a get the shit, I'm out! And you see that the tiefling girl you you were adventuring with just ran off with you. You know what they say about tiefling. But yes, Leias, you're safe outside here at the moment.
How long? Because there's somebody near the door.
There
Why gotta be a
tiefling? Surprisingly, there are no one at the door.
I mean
villagers
this...
outside.
I mean this large lad.
Yeah, he missed.
He's freaking. He's 10 feet away, 5 feet away.
No, you're out of his reach, and you're outside of the door. It cannot see you, and you cannot see it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. That'll end my turn.
All right. Next turn is the red guys above. So they're gonna walk into the fire. And this guy cannot reach any of you. So he's just gonna attack the llama.
Not the llama.
It's llama drama.
I'll attack the llama
Technically
first.
passive.
This is against llama.
Whoa! You cannot attack the llama.
All right.
I take the attack.
16. I imagine it hits the llama.
So, what stats are we using? What creature?
Using a griffin stat. You should
Griffin,
already
okay.
have all the stats ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it.
It has a 59 health, AC 12, and beak, and the thing attack. It has multi attack, 2 attack.
AC 12. This is a legendary creature. All right.
It's a legendary llama. So, for a llama,
Are you saying llamas are lesser beings?
No. Llamas are much.
Is that what it is?
Their cute level is much higher than the griffins. So I think balances. The world, it can't be good at everything. It's already too cute.
He always a fucking llama.
All right, anyway, llama takes 16 points of damage, and the other two will try to make attack against Zordred. Realistically, they don't know what. They probably don't have too much idea what Polaris did. Although they know that it's a spellcaster. You know what? I'll split attack. So 2 against Polaris.
16, right?
So 24 against Polaris. Probably hits.
What about the wisdom save?
You're right.
Yeah.
It fails, so it attacks 24 against against Zordred or Llama. It will attack Zordred. I mean, it was thinking of attacking Zordred. So 24 deals you
20
8 plus 4.
points.
So 12 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And the other one is a crit fail. So I'm gonna... Actually, the other one will crit fail too, so I'll roll the other one's crit fail first. 2 is the ally attacking. And this one is environmental. So this one, while trying to swing, makes an attack against his advisor. Right? Across the llama.
Oh my god.
It was a llama's grand plan of just dodging away. And it will bitch slap the advisor on the face with his tail. And it's like, and you see this guy staring at the guy, and he probably won't have a good career path after this. If he survives this, after all. And the below one is stepping into the fireplace. He falls prone over here into the fire. Although he doesn't take damage, but he's prone, and melee attacks against him will have attack opportunities and whatnot, and that is him. Yeah. And this guy over here will make an attack against you. Actually, they have advantage on you, right? You reckless attack last turn.
No, I did not reckless.
Oh, okay. We'll make a spear and tail attack against you. So 22 and
hindsight wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, so 6 plus 9, which is 15, and 16 plus 9, so 25 points of damage total after rage.
How much? 25 total?
Yeah, 6 plus 9 and 6 plus 3. So.
I see someone else is planning their escape.
No.
Alright, Kay, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at the other guys and just say, no, just try and survive. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, and this is the end of round 1. Let's record it down.
So we have 5 turns left.
Yeah, end of round 6, you will all be teleported out.
Hmm.
I don't think we can live long enough. We have to run.
I don't know.
I'm
You
gonna-
guys could take the dodge action for 6 rounds.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage, then action dash for 60 feet.
Alright.
45 feet gets me to the door, and then I'll run another 15 feet out.
Can anybody make you grow big?
No.
It's not your cup of tea.
I get the cup of tea reference. Nice one. Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone can do that. I don't have any more.
Because then I
cooks.
can pick up like 1 or 2 people and jump and run away.
Yeah. I can get right in front of it. That is my turn, by the way, Noni.
Alright. Yep, you joins up with the lace on the outside. This guy's pretty low. I wish you hit him in this once, though.
I couldn't escape if I did.
I'll just take this guy's turn and then end the session here today, though, and we'll continue the combat from next session. So yes, 2 of the blue guys, 1 guy will make attack against Zordred, and 1 guy will make attack against Nyx. So this is against Zordred, and this is against Mix. And wisdom saving throw, right? Yep.
Against.
Yeah. Yeah. So it sucks. What's your sanctuary DC? That is on.
No. It is 16. So
First
yeah.
hit misses anyway. So and 14 it will be done against this Sunny there, which will miss. And the previous attack was 26 spear is the only thing they will hit against Zordred. Yep.
26 hits who?
Zordred. And Zordred will take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
While Barbarian is doing all the tanking, you see your teammates running away from you, one by one.
I'm getting fucked up right now.
And no one is healing you. This paladin summons a llama. And Polaris, we will be starting off the campaign with your turn to begin with.
Alright.
And we will be continuing off from this point left on. Try to talk in player about what the fuck is happening right now in the week. And if you haven't,
Hey, that's kind of that's my line.
Yeah. So I believe that Rays, who here haven't done the downtime?
I have not.
All right. Anyone else haven't done the downtime?
No.
Okay, then only Polaris. Polaris, you have a 3 months, which is 12 weeks. If you have Xanatar's Guide, you should be able to look up what downtime activities you have from there. If you don't have it, I can PM me and I'll see what can I do to help you. So talk to me, and you should be able to do it in the weekends. Just until the next week, try to do some downtime stuff. Buy magic items, maybe it'll help out this situation here. Yeah. So that is that. I hope all of you guys enjoyed the session today. Hopefully, continuing off and survive.
I learned things. It was a lot of discovery, and
yeah,
I enjoyed it. Thanks.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions or problems with the campaign, let me know, and I'll try to fix it immediately. So don't feel free to ask me.
Fix the teleportation machine. How about?
That was so unlucky.
They can fix it. You pay the gold, and they'll fix it.
About temp HP.
I gave everyone 13 temp hit points at the very beginning.
I missed that. I must have been dealing with my dog or something at that time.
No, you just weren't listening to me.
It was in chat, so
you pay that much gold, and you will get a brand new teleportation machine with better features and much better stuffs on it. So
only 500,000.
More reason I need to get more money. God.
So once you get that, I promise you will have a pinpoint teleportation to even a location that you haven't been before, and it won't fuck up like this time. So.
Does it require upkeep?
No, it's a classic monkey. They will be doing upkeep. You pay for that much price, so yeah.
Well, I guess they're willing to share loot, so I'll have new equipment from these guys next time that I'll have equipped from
as
whatever.
I mentioned, you would start with 3,000 gold. Is to balance out with the group's progression about the reward they got from the previous campaign and their starting gold. So you could use that dream. Your is a starting, so you can get infinite number of weeks to spend the 3,000 gold. So if you want, talk with Polaris, and maybe you guys too can figure out how you guys spend the weekend, whatnot. Although yours is the background, his is a more time limited manner. So talk to each other. If not, there's experienced players here. We can talk to them as well about buying, or talk to me. So, however it works for you.
Just someone shout at me so I know how this. Because I was reading over buying magic sign items things and how like in our campaign it was X times amount and more expensive or something because we're on a new continent. And it sounded really convoluted. So if someone wants to walk me through it, that'd be awesome. One time,
I don't have time today, but
not right now, but some other day, during the week. That'd be cool. Just shoot me on Discord or something.
Yep.
So I still gotta fill out the rest of my character sheets, but it's been hard.
All right.
So I'll be around.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the session. Really, let me know. Any feedbacks are welcome. Sometimes sometimes not every part of the campaign is not your thing. You could say that thing is too silly. It's like I mean, it could be feedback. Depends on people. Different people like different type of thing, and sometimes they say, "What? You can't have my." Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, whatever feedback is fine. Let me know, and I'll close up the session. Thank you guys for playing, and I'll see you guys next week.
All right, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.